All right, everyone, let's talk about Zbcn because I want to talk about the price action, what's going on over there, and I also want to talk about some pretty cool news, so you guys definitely don't want to miss that. Now, how bullish are you guys on Zbcn? Let me know in the comment section down below, and while you're down there, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button. Now, before I get further into the video, for anyone that's looking for a great crypto exchange, make sure you check out my link to BTCC. You get 10% bonus on first-time deposits, extra bonuses up to $10,000. If you're someone that trades using leverage, you get to use up to 500x leverage. They've been around for over 13 years. The link is going to be in my description down below. But getting into the video here, so first off, look at this. It's a complete nightmare in the market again, just complete redness. But this is to be expected. Nothing goes up forever. Like, there needed to be some sort of cool down period, and this is what we're experiencing today. Unfortunately, it always sucks to see it, but we know that it has to come, it has to happen. So it is what it is. It's just a buying opportunity for anyone that was looking to get a dip on some of their favorite coins, right? Now, if we take a look here at Zebec network, we can see that the price is down 7%. But let's be honest, this thing went on a pretty nice run not that long ago. A few days ago, the market was also red, and Zebec network was going in the opposite direction. It was going up. So right now, this cool off period means absolutely nothing to me, as long as it doesn't break certain lines that I have drawn in from my last video, which I'm actually going to show you guys in just a little bit. But right now, it's just another healthy correction as far as I am concerned. But again, I'm going to talk about the price action a little bit later on. But let's get into a couple news here. So here they posted on their Twitter account, buyback projection. Zebec announced his next round of token buybacks, projecting 50 million Zbcn, which is 50,000 USD. These are the type of stuff that I love to see when it comes to me investing in certain projects, especially with a market cap that is as small as Zebec Network. It's got a small market cap. It's doing buybacks. They are working on getting more and more partnerships. So they're doing their thing. So I'm pretty confident that this investment is going to work out, but you need to remember, nothing here is financial advice. I can always be wrong, so make sure you guys do your own research. But they've got a good amount of following. Like, you come here to their X account, you see that they've got 258,000 followers for a coin that's got a market cap of, I think it's just over 80 million right now. I'm going to check in just a second. But yeah, small market cap coin, 258,000 followers. They're even followed by Solana. It's like, this kind of just seems like potentially a hidden gem in the market where not a lot of people even are aware that something like this is out there and could make them those life-changing returns that they seek. But, eventually one day everyone will catch on. And at that point, it might be too late. Zebec Network might be something north of 3 billion. You never know. We'll see how this thing actually plays out. It all depends on what's going on in the overall market. And as long as the bull cycle continues, because if the bull cycle doesn't continue, then, oh boy, it's going to look nasty, but not only for ZBC and obviously for every other coin. But let's get into another piece of news that I came across on X, and it's this one right here. Zbcn is one of the top most bought on Uphold. So that's pretty cool. You can see the top trending assets, XRP here, you got XDC, and you got Zbcn, Bitcoin obviously, and XLM. And then you can see Zbcn at 82.83%. As far as buying goes, and then for selling, you can see 23%. And when you compare it to the rest, you can see that there's actually more buying for Zbcn in comparison to XDC, XRP, XLM, and that is because it's just a better opportunity, a lower market cap. XRP, the market cap is just way too high. People aren't going to get rich off of this at these levels. But unfortunately, if you're new to the crypto space and you're buying XRP at these levels, if you bought XRP anything over $1, you're not going to get rich off of it. But it is what it is. People have to learn the hard way. I see it every single cycle, right? But yeah, that's cool to see over there. More and more eyes are being focused on Zbcn, but not enough yet. So we are definitely still early into this one. And eventually, I do think that the ball is going to get rolling and there's going to come a lot of hype into Zbcn. That's what I think. I expect it to happen one day. Now, if we come back over here to CoinMarketCap, so yeah, it's sitting at a market cap of 86.32 million. Extremely tiny. Extremely tiny. The volume is also down on the day. Let's see, minus 22.5%. Still missing some big name exchange listings, but I'm very confident it's going to happen one day. And if you're looking to get into Zbcn, it's better to get in before the Binance or the Coinbase listing, because after that, like at that point, you're just going to be too late. The second Binance or Coinbase says that they're going to list Zbcn, and the price will skyrocket. You won't even know what hits you. Even if you were glued to your computer, you're glued to your X account, you're glued just paying attention to what Binance and what Coinbase has to say. And once that news gets dropped, if you go to hit that buy button, you're already going to see the price up like 50%. It's just the way that it goes. People are always going to be faster than you, right? But yeah, let's talk about the price and how the price is moving right now. So the line here that you see on the screen is what I drew in during my last video, and I said I expected Zbcn to at least retest this line down here, and that is, the price is around 0.0010, and right now it's at 0.0011. So it's almost back down towards that line. It might not even touch it. It might just come close and then bounce back up. That's what we want to happen. Hopefully it doesn't break this line. If it does break this line, it could be because the market has just turned for the worse, and let's just hope that doesn't happen. All right, there's other factors that could have it break this line as well, but as we can see, even if this line does end up getting broken and all things look like it's lost, it's not really lost, because this thing has insane support around this area down here, which is around 0.0077, or even a little bit below. I think it's like that's if you go all the way back here, I think, because it bottomed out recently at 0.0070. I don't think it's going to break this area. I think it's going to hold. We can see time and time again that around 0.0077 had been held up quite nicely for support. Went a little bit below this during this dip right here, but I think there was a little bit of FUD around this area right here because of a failed partnership, right? But yeah, for the most part, I am looking at this area down here as a potential bottom for Zbcn. So because I know where the bottom is, I know what to expect. So if this line gets broken, I expect it to bounce off of this area. Hopefully it doesn't make it all the way down to 0.007, but if it does, that's where I hope, or I expect, the bottom to be. But it all depends on what's going on in the overall crypto market. Bitcoin needs to hold, Ethereum needs to hold, and we need to have less red days. We need to have more green days than we have red days. Now, if we check out this indicator here, and this is Trade Assist, you can find it down below, let you know when's a good time to buy and sell crypto. We're still in this bullish momentum, which is quite interesting, and this is the momentum that was fired on April 28th. So just a couple days ago, right? We're still in this bullish momentum. I mean, it fired some sell zones, which is take profits. And if you did take profits, I guess you'd been a happy camper because the price came back down. But yeah, things are still headed in the right direction as of right now, as far as I'm concerned. Nothing to really be worried about. This is a coin that I think could be a gem for the bull cycle, and people can make some real life-changing returns. But we're going to see how this thing actually plays out. But that's all I have for you guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button. Check out a few of the links that I have down below. And until next time, take care.